So AfriKick is an organization created just from nothing to something. It came to America. So going back home, I took like 80 pair of shoes for like my family. So, in Africa, your neighbor is considered like your family.
Mm-hmm.
When you give to your brother and sister, then they have friends, you got to give to them.
Yeah, of course.
So when I give to some of them, we ran out of shoes. And after that, coming back again to LA, I saw so many of my friends have a lot of shoes. I said, yeah, give me your old shoes that you don't use. Then my second trip back, we took about 300 pair of shoes.
Wow.
So then it still continue improving.
Yo, hey, what we gon' slap today? Yo, hey, what we gon' slap today?
All right. Welcome to Slap the Power. The show where we bring together artists who also use their powers for progress. I'm your host, Rick Barrio Dill.
And I am Maya Sykes.
That's right. On the show today, we introduce our Season 3 segment, Slap the Topic. And we kick it off with white girls still can't use the N-word, Maya.
No, they cannot.
No.
We also have a new segment we are calling Tooth Truths and a Slap.
In our interview today, we interview Omar Idrissa from the incredible organization AfriKick.
And because of that interview, we are starting a brand new thing called Amazon Affiliates from Slap the Power. So stay tuned to hear how you can get recommendations on our best links.
Yes, and it is Pride Month, all this beautiful month.
Deeper love.
That's right. It is Pride Month all month, and we kick it off with our favorite new thing segment where we get up into yours as well. And first, Slap Studios Los Angeles. That's right. We're proud to announce we have moved to new digs.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun. Check out the new photos and videos at slapstudiosla.com. But we also have our first co-production with our new partners, and we're over the moon to announce Gambling Mad with Norm Chad on our network. I don't know if you know Norman, but he's the reason why.
No, but I want to know him because I need him to teach me pokers.
That's what's up. Yeah, he got me into poker. He's part of a lost generation. They don't make him like Norm Chad anymore, so we're very proud to have him. He's done probably 3 decades with ESPN and Disney and calling every World Series of Poker. He's one of the most famous voices in the game. We're very, very proud to have him, so make sure to check out Gambling Mad with Norm Chad anywhere you get your podcasts. And we got something else going on, right? There's some new Daz stuff?
The new season of Daz is already in production, and I'm really excited because Casey has been opening up new topics.
Hey.
And we did a cross-collab episode that's really, really cool on adultification bias on Black women.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen that, go check that out. But the season is kicking off with a lot of things that we'll be dealing with this election. We'll be dealing with Black women in the workplace. So there's lots of topics that are really, really fun, and not just indigenous to Black women, but a great way to get inside the mindset of what your classic Black American female is going through today.
Yeah, so make sure to check it out. That's all, anywhere you get your podcast. And, oh my God, Maya, did you see the video of the white girl that used the N-word, was unapologetic about it, and then got upset when she got fired from her job?
The part that makes me hilariously giddy is that she didn't think that would happen to her.
Yeah.
And it's that white emboldened immunity that she thought that she had.
Hey.
And I just love that she found out the hard way. You ain't immune, girl. You ain't immune.
So a recent video of mine seems to have upset members of a certain community. Gold diggers? But that's the exception. I'm the rule. Everybody I know who's married right now, they're married to broke-ass and all the backlash just really made me, just really do a deep dive, like do a soul search. And after all that, I still couldn't find a care.
First of all, why do you need to? Like, is it necessary? You can live your whole life and not need to go there. I will allow it if you're doing it in a rap song and you're singing it absentmindedly, but even then I'm gonna look at you funny. But what I noticed is, I feel like, especially given the election climate, you're going to see more videos like Lady with the American Flag, because there's an emboldenedness that is taken over. But it also highlights something that I think is really interesting, and that is this. There is that dominant belief that I should be exempt from everything. Because when she got fired, the first thing she said was, guys, just because I said a word and you got me fired, that's sick. And it let me know that what she wanted was white immunity, right? But so she wants a white carte blanche to do whatever she wants. But those same people want to make sure that everybody who's not white doesn't have that same immunity.
Yeah.
So if the situation were reversed, she'd want the person to be fired because we racially slurred her. But she wants the ability to be able to say whatever racial slur she wants. But if you ever reversed it, like if I went to her house and was like, you honky.
Yeah, no,
in
sure.
your terrible budget
right.
American flag shirt.
Right.
There would be controversy.
Sure. No, I also understand.
Also, you honky in your very cheap American flag shirt.
Get it.
But okay, fine. If you get to say that you don't care, I'll be like, double down on that statement, ma'am.
Yeah.
So you put this on TikTok because you don't care. Yes, you do, because you wanted them algorithms and them likes.
Yeah.
What you thought was that flippant attitude was going to get you so seen and so, co-signed on by your other emboldened whites. And what you didn't expect was a clapback. So, bitch, yes, you did care. Yes, you did care, heifer.
But they call it the woke left or whatever, and I just think that's insane. When you go poking the bear like that.
And I think that this is something that liberal whites are just now getting a taste of, that every other person of color has known their whole life. Like, we've been getting called names from the jump.
Yeah.
Now that the liberal whites are being called names, they're like, oh my God, people are calling us stuff. I'm like, welcome to the club, boo-boo. Come on, come through. This is what we do.
A cruel place.
If you're not going with the status quo, you are going to be called some kind of name. So you might as well strap on in, boo-boo.
The argument that's going on now is whether or not she should be doxxed. She came back with a responsibility, which was like this. Now it used to be the equivalent of, how the right wing, they just wanted liberal tears and they just wanted, snowflakes and, all that time. And then they found out that, a lot of the left ain't such snowflakes.
Also, they be killing me with this snowflake thing. Y'all be the snowflakes. Let somebody call you one thing.
Totally.
Let somebody take away 1 ounce of your so-called power. Them tears be hilarious to me.
Yeah.
I just want to put them in a cup and drink them because I feel like they would give me power.
Yeah. Well, after the break, we're going to interview Omar Idrissa from AfriKick.
Gambling is part of the culture of America, since even before we were America. I'm Norman Chad. I know gambling. I've played blackjack and poker. I've bet sports and horse races. I've even hit the slot machines at a Pahrump, Nevada 7-Eleven. You say gambling, I say gambling mad. So join me on Gambling Mad with Norman Chad, wherever you find your podcasts. Follow us on socials at Gambling Mad Show or at Gambling Mad Norman Chad at YouTube.
Joining us in the studio today, we are so pleased to have him in-house. He is the CEO and creator of AfriKick. It's an organization to bring the necessity of shoes to children and young adults all over Africa. Please welcome to Slap the Power, Omar Idrissa. Yes, thank you for being on the show. Tell us everything about AfriKick. It's an incredible organization.
Thank you for having me here.
Sure.
Yeah, I really appreciate being here. So my name is Omar Idrissa. I'm from Niger, founder of AfriKick. So AfriKick is an organization created from nothing to something, because I never even dream about having non-profit or stuff like that.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what non-profit meant. So to be honest, so I came to America. So going back home, I took like 80 pair of shoes for like my family. So, in Africa, your neighbor is considered like your family.
Mm-hmm.
When you give to your brother and sister, then they have friends, you got to give to them.
Yeah, of course.
So when I give to some of them, we run out of shoes, then I kind of give them like $1 each, just to calm the nerve of the kid. Then after that, coming back again to LA, I saw so many of my friends have a lot of shoes. I say, yeah, give me your old shoes that you don't use. Then I start collecting. I have my team, Anessa, William, Yolanda. They've been with me since day one. So we just got collecting shoes. We go grab it, go to Ross. Then my second trip back, we took about 300 pair of shoes.
Wow.
Then it still continue improving.
Yeah.
Then back in 2015, when you get the worst news, you got that phone call, your dad passed away. February 28, 2015, then I have to fly home. So instead of going empty-handed, we just want to downtown, get a lot of suitcase, put them with shoes, about 600 pair of shoes. We went back, we continue to giving to people. So that was my way of grieving, you know.
Yeah.
So take me out of. So after that, then we come back again. You gotta continue to do it. You know, driving Uber, asking my customer, anybody that has a shoes, to give it to me. Then again, that same year, I have the horrible phone call. My mom passed away. Then I have to fly back again home. So, you know, just continue to doing it, giving out the shoes and help.
Using that as
using that as
therapy.
you know, because you can go both way. You know, when you lost your parents, it's one of the hardest thing to deal with in life. Either you go south or left. So you know, so that kind of helped me to be strong. I have like 25 brothers and sisters, so I had to be strong for
Goodness.
and support them, you know. So that's how we started with AfriKick. Then from there, we collecting shoes. We do shoes drive in LA. I'm going to thank so many people in LA that continue to support us, from just everyday regular people that have shoes, just keep continue supporting the movement. And next thing you know, I was standing at a strip club looking for a client, whatever I was looking, you know. Then I saw a
Client in parentheses.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm looking for a client.
Yeah. I saw a young lady. She's standing by herself, you know, her name. Then I approached her. I talked to her. So she thought I was like hitting on her. I was like, how you doing, you know. So I talked to her, and she told me, where you from? I tell her I'm from, you know, Niger. Here's my card. I collect shoes if you have extra. Then she said, oh, she have 54,000 pair of shoes
Oh my
in
goodness.
her garage. And she used to send shoes to Africa.
Oh wow.
This is what she does. Her name is Dion Ferrer.
Oh my
Then
goodness.
she said, if you can find someone to pay for the shipping, come to my house next week. No, I said, I'll come to your house tomorrow.
Yeah.
Where you live? She said, you sure? I said, yes, I'm sure. By 8 o'clock, I pull up in San Pedro at her house in Long Beach. I drove there, opened the garage, thousand with sneakers. I was
wow.
like, I was off the chain. Like, it was incredible, crazy.
That's angelic.
So
That's
now,
why you were supposed to
you know,
be there.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
see on your website that you have the goal to get to 1 million shoes by
Yes.
the end of this year.
Yeah.
By the end of next year.
By the end of next year.
Next year, but,
Okay,
yeah.
wow.
So
that's a really, really big goal. So how can people help you?
So please, we need your support, your help. Like, especially the big company, Nike, Adidas, Puma was gonna help with Nipsey, but when Nipsey died, we never hear back from them. So,
And
we
y'all
hope-
know y'all got some factory shoes.
That's right. I,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
heard there's some Yeezys that are on the market.
Yeah, we
Listen.
try to reach out Kanye West, Adidas, whatever, anywhere you can help, you know,
Yeah.
or by doing like shoes drive for us for school, like which was, you know, for the Laker game, Clipper game, have like all the fun, bring one pair of shoes. That way we can raise more shoes and continue to do the movement.
And what kind of shoes are you looking for? Because I'm guessing the stripper didn't give 5-inch clear heels in her
No, at the
situation.
At the beginning, I say I don't take a heel and stuff like that. But then at one point, you know, there's something for everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, a sensible church heel,
yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
mad.
sure.
Yeah,
But like, maybe
But-
we should
Red
leave
bottom.
the clear shoes at
but
home.
usually we want tennis shoes, soccer cleat, and
Yeah.
shoes to help these kids play sport.
Okay.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because a lot of these kids, especially young girls, you see, you go to classes at 59 student, 47 come barefoot in class.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Some villages.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's
So-
something we could do here. We could
Yeah.
have a slap
Yeah.
shoe
Are you
drive.
kidding me? It's great.
We
yeah.
can do that. So all of our slap folk,
Yeah.
get your shoes ready. We need gently worn
Hmm.
athletic shoes in various sizes. If you got that new, be a good person.
That's right.
But, you know, we're not shaming anyone, but we will leave the details of how to get those shoes to this wonderful gentleman in our show notes. So please,
Absolutely.
if that's something that you're into, you should be into it because, like, what are you doing? You have too many shoes. You know you have too many shoes.
That's
Don't
the
front.
thing. That's what
Don't
was so
front.
fascinating. You were also telling me about how you had gotten a container ship, and
Oh, wow.
And that's not your that's not your first
So
container ship.
so far we are 13 container. One is just on the way right now. You left, you know. So we in 9 country, not only in Africa. We were in Belize last October.
Oh, wow.
We talked about 2,000 pair of shoes in Belize. We were in Cuba, our first trip to Cuba. Our people in Cuba, they were so lacking over there. They need a lot of support.
Yeah.
You don't even know until you was there to see, how some of the resources, they don't have them.
Yeah.
Yes.
So anywhere you can help somebody. And then also our homeless community in Skid Row downtown.
For anybody that's listening, it's afrikicks.org. It's AfriKicks.org. What's your favorite thing to do, LA, here in addition to running AfriKicks and collecting shoes?
And then, so I have my driving service company, So if you need a SUV, black car, party bus, VIP sprinter, just contact me again, Omar Limo Service.
Okay,
That's what we
because
do.
sometimes, real talk, I need to go to the airport, and I just want someone to take me to the airport.
Yes,
Right.
just
I don't want to go to that little shuttle thing
No.
where they drop me off, because that feels like slavery, and I don't want to go.
Yes, so that's why you call me.
That's right,
If
you call Omar.
We pick you up on the curbside. We're not going to make you wait
Yeah.
20 to 30 minutes for driver to pull out.
This man
We
is doing
pull
the
up-
Lord's work.
We pull up right away on time and make sure you get there safely, wherever you're going.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know? So,
What is the next nearest thing that you have going on here? Are you working on another gala or what?
yeah, we are planning to do AfriKick Gala this year. We have a venue in Cayman Island.
Oh, wow.
So we're thinking about doing the gala November 9th. So if anyone want to be part of it, you see last year gala was awesome. So this year we're thinking about doing a Cayman Island.
Yeah.
So thank you, Franklin, for giving us the space and the venue to,
Yeah.
So we're looking forward
So we
to get
need
more
some tickets
sponsor.
to the Cayman Islands.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, okay.
got it.
It's
Got
going to
it.
be a
No
3-day nice trip to Cayman Island in November.
No
So
problem.
most likely
get my
November
Cayman
9,
Island.
That's right. Put that in the...
Check. Let me get my
We're gonna
Cayman
manifest that.
Islands fit
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
It's also there's me going through those villages. I visit 9 country, 466 villages.
Wow.
But then I see the woman walking 4 miles, 6 miles to looking for clean water.
Oh, my goodness.
You know what I'm saying?
Because water is a part of your...
So when I see that, some lady come to me, oh, my son, please, we need a water well. So then I ask how much it costs to build that wall. Normally you see non-profit collecting like 50,000 or 100,000 for a well. No, we did a well for like $8,000. And over 40,000 people benefit from the clean water. It's still there. And we just did last one. Paul Pierce donated 5,000 to AfriKick. So we just put some more money in there to get another wall.
Yeah.
We dedicated to Paul Pierce. So thank you, Paul Pierce, for that donation. It really helped.
amazing.
Wow.
That village waiting for you to come there. So I can't wait to take you over there,
Yeah.
So definitely. So that's the next project we'll be launching. So far we are 12 water well in 2 countries. So we want to continue to do it now. So,
Yeah.
the more you give, the more. I think if everyone would come together, we do what we can. That's the only thing we have left in this world, man.
Yeah.
Anything you want to do, you done it, or, you know what I'm saying? The only thing that follow you when you die is what you do for people. Anything else we do here is you can have all the home. We came from nothing. You're going to go back with nothing.
That's right.
So don't be tied on your money. Give them to people right here. You see people, your family, whatever you can help them.
Amen.
That's part, and God will reward you.
Yeah.
So.
Now, you were given a very prestigious award by the King of Nigeria. Can you tell us about that?
Oh, yes. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, there's that.
I was so.
I mean, humble brag and
Yeah,
name drop.
exactly.
But
I didn't want the award for sure. But my sister Tina, we've been together. She have to come. I don't do it for like award. Like I don't like to be that. That's why, please don't nobody give me award. Just let me keep doing it. I'm doing it not for you. I'm doing it for God and for afterlife, not for this world right here. So don't give me no award. I'm okay with what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
please,
It's funny you say that. That's
Yeah.
exactly. I feel we talk about this on stage. that's the offering to God, right?
Yeah,
As musicians,
you
that's
don't-
just
yeah.
the offering to God, and we tried to create this show where we're kind of making it an offering to God as well. In that, talking to people like yourself
Yeah.
and lifting up the real thing, which is it's helping people and
And showing people that it's not hopeless, that
Exactly.
help does exist,
It-
good does exist,
Yeah.
and there's a way to put your resources, your energy, your time, your money behind the good things.
Yeah. Hope did exist because if I tell you my backstory, you will not believe. Even myself, I will not believe I'm here. Because growing up with 25 brothers and sisters, my dad barely make $50 a month.
Wow.
But look, we survive all kind of shit. I don't even know sometimes how I be able to get here, but it's God.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you were a kid, at age 11, I was hustling, working, selling water just to get food. You know what I'm saying? The lady give me like $10 a month and 2 days meal a night. And when I get that, I was doing it. At 16, I left my country, go to other country, look for. We were supposed to go to Libya. That's the biggest decision I make in my life. I still shake when I thought about it. It's 4 of us. We get in the bus, go into Libya. Then I came out. Something just tell
just
me,
said no.
don't go. So all the 3 friends of mine that go, one died, one we never see him,
Oh my gosh.
one he lost his thing. So that was like the biggest decision. I think it's always when I think about it, I get off that bus.
Yeah.
I say, I don't want to go to Libya.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Because we had to take a bus to go to Agadez. Agadez, we crossed the desert.
That's a long journey.
You know what I'm
is
saying? It's a long
long.
journey. So thanks God,
Yeah.
it never happened to me. I was like, the biggest decision. I still think about that every day.
I know you skated the medal from the president of Niger. How was it though? Even being around there, I mean, you have
No, because at each country I go, I get to meet the first lady, the president. So I ship this container. So the first lady, she said, "Okay, my son, I need you. I want to honor you, but you have to give me the container to do it what I want to do it, to distribute it." Then I say, "Auntie, I tell her I cannot do it." So because I say I cannot do it, they tax me 11 million, which is like 22,000 US dollars.
Jeez.
Oh wow.
So I had to call people. I put whatever I have, because I'm like stubborn.
Yeah.
I will show you. I will get it done no matter what.
Hey.
I never wait for somebody. No.
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, no. I don't wait for. I never wait for them. I always find a way
Yeah.
to make it happen. Even right now, this container, we spent almost 17,000 to get that container there.
Wow.
But we did it. You distribute how you want it and where the people that need it, because you don't want to get involved with politics or give it to me this and give me
You
honor.
want to be neutral.
Yeah, give me medal. No,
Yeah,
I don't need her medal.
Yeah,
She
right.
fine. You see, right now they're not empowered no more. So
Yeah.
whatever power you have, you go and come.
Yeah.
That's why you can't associate yourself.
Yeah,
with,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You go up, you go down. You know
That's
what
a
I'm saying?
wonderful lesson.
Yeah.
Whatever power, it
Yeah.
goes and
yeah.
it comes.
Yeah. No matter how powerful you are, just always be humble, treat people with respect, and because God can take everything in 1 second.
In a second.
So we have to do what you can.
I want to stay in touch and figure out how we can, because we know now if you stumbled into a stripper that had you, how many was it, 50,000 shoes or something?
No, she
like
wasn't
that?
a stripper.
Oh, sorry, she was at
She was
an
like-
establishment.
She was at a strip
At a
club.
strip club.
And she's trying to get the venue to do an event afterwards. So after we talk.
Right.
So she
Got it.
She
wasn't
was
there.
an entrepreneur.
Yeah, no, she's a big,
Claro.
she's a wonderful
Claro.
lady, Dion Ferron. Thank you, Dion Ferron, again.
Yeah.
She's been.
She's a businesswoman.
That's
I like
right.
Big
it.
That's
time,
right.
big
Well,
time.
we wanna
I'm
She's
here
a
try.
for it.
strong black woman, very,
Yes, strong
so,
black woman.
So
Yeah.
I like really
Yeah.
give her my props.
And
for-
the fact that she just had shoes and said,
Yeah.
problem solved.
Yeah.
she was
Here
like,
for it.
Thank you, and
Yeah.
we want to try and do the same, and we'll keep checking in with you. I want to know how the journey's going, and
You had me at curbside pickup. See?
Yeah, I got you curbside pickup. Don't worry about that one. That one is easy. So and thank you.
And you giving children shoes. Look
yeah,
at, see?
So
I feel anointed.
Thank you so much, Omar, for coming in.
Yeah, you're
It's
welcome.
an absolute pleasure. Yeah,
All right.
appreciate
Thank you
it.
so much.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Anjali Bhimani.
And I'm Julia Bianco.
And we are so excited to be bringing you our new creative baby, the Character Select podcast.
I've wanted to save the world since I was 4.
There has been no character like him up to that point, and there really hasn't been a character since.
Every episode of Character Select, we're going to be taking fantastic video game performances and talking about what makes them tick, what makes them exciting as players, as performers, as sound designers, as casting directors.
I feel like I've been ambushed. I was here to be on a podcast to talk about a video game.
So it's a big old love fest here. That's how we start this, and you're just gonna have to deal with it. Recognized by the 2013 edition of the Guinness World Book of Records Gamers Edition as the most prolific female video game voice actor in the world.
You know it's a special project when you hold on to the people you created it with.
Careers are born by being in the right place at the right time, where you can't control the right time, but you can control the right place.
Man, that was fun. Omar, what a beautiful dude.
What a
Omar
lovely
is.
soul.
What a great organization. We'll have the links to it in our show notes. But before we get out of here, okay, so the new segment we have today for season 3, 2 truths and a slap.
Slap your face.
That's right. All right, so now the deal with this is that I'm going to read something, and Maya is completely unaware of any of these. 2 of these are truths, and one of them is a slap. It's not true. It's either going to be something where Maya's going to be really sharp on it, or we're going to determine that our world right now is way, way, way worse than any kind of fiction we can come up with. Okay, Maya.
It really is, though.
So Donald Trump, in the trials that were going on, there's a headline that says, Ivanka utterly abandoned Donald. There is also a headline that says China now has robot dogs armed with rifles in the military. And there's a headline that says the mayor of Chicago was covered in cicadas on the way to work.
Okay.
So of those 3, Ivanka abandoned her father at trial fully. China now has robot dogs armed with rifles in the military, or the mayor of Chicago was covered in cicadas on the way to work.
I feel like I read the thing about Ivanka.
Okay, right.
And somebody sent me.
She was busy. She had a nail appointment.
She's booked and blessed,
she was busy,
I guess.
Booked and blessed.
Okay. And I'm pretty sure that the Chinese thing happened because my friend said, and I thought he was playing with me. He sent me this thing. He was like, "Did you know this happened?" And it was like this little. It looked like, okay, remember those dogs? They were like from the 90s that you could buy, and it had like little small commands. That's what the little dog looked like. But then the thing like shoots, and I was like, that ain't real. I was like, that is not real. But now that you're telling me that headline, I was like, well, maybe he wasn't kidding. But I think that the cicada thing is the one that ain't real.
You are correct, Maya. Yeah. The actual reality was there was going to be a record influx of cicadas, but because of Chicago, shout out to Asher, one of our PAs who's from Chicago. Because of Chicago, down all the old trees, they stayed all in the suburbs. So the cicadas stayed out in the suburbs.
That's hilarious. Did you
funny?
see that cicada skit that they did on SNL? It's really hilarious. Look it up.
No.
It was really funny.
No, all right, I'll check that out.
Because they're like, you know how cicadas stay buried and they come out like after
10 years?
Like, yeah. So these 2 cicadas come out and they're talking about like what was popular like in 2011. It's hilarious.
Have you checked out Ace of Base?
Yeah,
it's
they're
amazing.
like Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada. It's hilarious.
All right, and before we get out of here, we're going to do something that we're also opening up to our listeners. Let us know, info@slapthepower.com. Let us know what your favorite new thing is, and if we dig it, we'll read it. We'll read it on the next episode, or we'll read it on the air. But favorite new thing, it is Pride Month, and I love all of June for a variety of reasons. But Maya, what's your favorite new thing?
Okay, so I have been an Ipsy girl for a long time, and if you don't know what Ipsy is,
I don't know
it
what
is
Ipsy
a cosmetic, basically membership club, and they send you samples of cosmetics every month. They curate samples by your skincare and all that kind of stuff. But during the month of Pride, they curate their bag, and it has all Pride-based material. So everything that is in your bag is from an LGBTQ provider. So everything in my bag bag this month had like a pride theme, but it wasn't just like somebody slapped a pride sticker on, because I hate when you go to Target and you're like, pride pillows. Like, no, all these companies are actual LGBTQ companies, and they curated all the brands that they're using this month. So if you haven't checked out Ipsy, but you've been wanting to, I want to say it's like $14.95 a month. I don't get paid from them. I just like it, and I think it's cool. And I think it's cool because it allows you to try out full-size samples of stuff, so you could get a months-long wear out of these things. But then what's also great is they affiliated with BoxyCharm, so you can buy full sizes of the products you like at a drastic discount, like almost half off. So it gives you kind of like the best of both worlds. So if you're into skincare or cosmetics, or they also have hair care stuff. Like, it's not just for if you're a makeup junkie like myself. They also have really great hair care stuff. But anyway,
you have another 2 bags of makeup in our office. Right?
I always do, because I'm her.
Because you're that
me.
girl. I love it.
It's me. Hey, I am the problem. I am the problem. It's me. Anyway, but if you were looking for a way, the reason why I brought this up is if you were looking for a way to try some LGBTQ products, this would be a great way to try them out for this month. You could get that Pride bag. And, happy Pride, y'all.
Yeah. My new favorite thing is that we're back, and we're looking at the rest of this year. There's so many good things we have on deck, and to be back and to be able to sort of talk about the things that we want to get involved in, and we want to be part of the conversation, and we want to have a broader conversation with you about a lot of important stuff that's coming up. We have some great news that we're dropping actually on climate, some partners that we're working with on that. That's actually some amazing work that we have coming up. Democracy, we're going to have to fight this one all together. And, human rights, don't think that on January 21st that a federal abortion ban will not be top of the list if we get this wrong.
It's coming, y'all.
Yeah. So I'm really excited to be back. And thank you for listening to our listeners. Thank you for holding out. It took us a while to get in the new studio, but we are super stoked to be back, and we're gonna have a lot of cool stuff coming that's gonna that I think is hopefully going to shake things up. So,
and one of the cool things that we have coming up that we're really excited about is we decided to make an Amazon affiliate link. So I want to tell you a little bit of why we decided to do that. We noticed that, especially when we talked with Omar, that you could get certain products on Amazon that were really, really well made, but if they were really well made and fit an algorithm, Amazon would dupe that company's product, and then they would start to bury them along the search engine to favor their new copied product. So what we decided to do is we decided each time we have an episode, we're going to add a new thing to our Amazon affiliate link, and we're only doing small businesses. We're only doing small businesses, and we're only doing small businesses that are dedicated to things like our main evergreen things that we care about: climate, social justice, and political change. So we're going to specifically feature brands that have small business at their helm. We're going to hopefully showcase those products, but we will definitely have all of the links, and we will all be doing something that helps Amazon know that this is not an okay thing to do. We can't escape Amazon, and that's not what I'm advertising. But what we can do is showcase the small businesses that rely on the lifeline of Amazon and make it a little easier for them. Yeah. So one of the first things that we're going to showcase is shoes in line with Omar. And Omar did such a wonderful job of opening our hearts to an issue I didn't even know we could help solve. Yeah. But we want to look at how we can buy shoes that we could gently recycle in 6 months' time. So we'd love to have brands that also are into that. So we're going to feature a couple of brands that specifically have a recycle program going on globally and are also made responsibly. So stay tuned for that. We'll have that link in our show notes. Yeah. And I just wanted to say that one of the reasons why we wanted to do that is we're community outreach. That's our entire brand. That's our entire platform. And we get that from you. So if there is a link that you want to see on our Amazon affiliate link, remember, this is your show. So send us your ideas. ideas. We can do this together, and we want to showcase that change happens by just the smallest increments. And this might seem like a small thing, but if all of our viewers got on this bandwagon, we could change an Amazon algorithm. So let's do it, y'all.
Yes, that's what's up. That's why she's got the corner office. It's pro right there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for listening. Thanks to Omar Idrissa one more time. Thanks to the good state of New York for doing, and all the people there. Jury of your peers, man. Thanks to the good state of New York representing. And we're gonna see you next time. Thanks.
Slap the Power is written and produced by Rick Barrio Dill and Maya Sykes. Associate producer, Bri Coorey. Audio and visual engineering and studio facilities provided by Slap Studios LA, with distribution through our collective home for social progress in art, Slap the Network. If you have any ideas for a show you want to hear or see, or if you would like to be a guest artist on our show, please email us at info@slapthepower.com.
What we gon' slap today?
Ever wonder what a high-stakes private home game looks like? This is it. Real poker, real money, real people. It's the Boardroom in Beverly Hills. They win, they lose, they even go broke, and they come back. Join Amir and Jacob as they welcome a cast of dignitaries and degens to the Boardroom.
Amir's my best friend. We battle to the death.
With all due respect, our game is much different than your game.
This ain't a pansy-ass Hollywood home game. These are the rough and tumble streets of Beverly Hills.
Can you rank the players here?
I don't think that's a good idea.
They play big, they play hard. Watch as they make their way to the World Series of Poker. Each will try to turn $10K into $500,000 at the Big O event June 13th.
In my opinion, some of the guys that play here, they should make the final table.
For many, that $10K might go down the drain in just one hand. Follow it all on socials at Gambling Mad Show or Gambling Mad Norman Chad on YouTube.